The restaurant closed at 10. Aria Delacroix stepped out into the night to find it raining steadily. The drizzle turned the gray pavement into a shimmering mirror. Without an umbrella, she used her handbag to shield her head as she ran 200 meters to the bus stop. Her clothes were soaked through. Shivering, she fumbled with her phone to call a taxi. But on a rainy night like this, finding a taxi was nearly impossible. Across the street, a luxury car idled by the curb. Xavier Ashford sat inside, quietly watching Aria. He watched her dash through the rain, her soaked clothes clinging to her trembling frame. In the passenger seat beside him, Cara scrolled through her phone with an air of boredom. She yawned. "Brother, didn't you say we were getting supper? It's been an hour and you still haven't picked a place." "Wait, isn't that Ethan Sinclair's girlfriend?" Xavier lazily ran his fingers along the steering wheel. "Ethan Sinclair's girlfriend?" Cara pointed at the drenched figure across the street. "Yeah, the pretty one with AC. Let's give her a ride." Xavier seemed reluctant. "She's Ethan's girlfriend. That might not be appropriate." "Oh, never mind, she got a taxi," Cara suddenly exclaimed with a tinge of disappointment. Xavier glanced over. Sure enough, a taxi made a quick U-turn, narrowly missing his car as it passed. Beside him, Cara pulled up Ethan's number and dialed. "Ethan, what kind of boyfriend are you? I just saw Aria standing in the rain. Why aren't you picking her up?" Ethan chuckled on the other end. "My bad. I'll do better next time." Xavier smirked faintly at Ethan's nonchalance. Cara exchanged a few more words with Ethan before hanging up. She leaned on Xavier's arm, playfully suggesting, "Xavier, can we hire Aria to play piano at my birthday party? She's struggling right now, so I'll offer her $20,000. Xavier started the car, his tone indifferent. "She might not agree." Cara didn't believe him. After a pause, she asked, "Wait, Xavier, weren't we going to get supper? Why are you heading home?" Xavier glanced at her. "Aren't you on a diet? Why would you want supper?" Cara quickly conceded. She pulled out her phone to chat with Talon, gushing about how love was all they needed. The next afternoon, Xavier returned to the Ashford estate to retrieve some documents. As he descended the stairs, he heard Cara's loud complaint. "Xavier, Miss Delacroix turned me down. Can you believe she refused $20,000? Dressed in a sharp suit and running late for a meeting, Xavier tapped his sister lightly on the head with his folder. "If she'd said yes, then her brain would be as defective as yours." Cara pouted, her delicate features full of mock hurt. "Mom, look, Xavier's bullying me again." Mrs. Ashford, poised and elegant, sipped her tea in the drawing room. She smiled warmly at her eldest son. "I thought Miss Delacroix seemed quite lovely when I met her. I didn't realize she was Ethan Sinclair's girlfriend." Xavier didn't correct the misunderstanding. He smirked. "Ethan's still pursuing her." Mrs. Ashford set her delicate bone china teacup down. "Miss Delacroix seems gentle and kind. I think she might suit you better." Xavier's expression turned serious and he nodded before leaving. After watching her brother leave, Cara leaned closer to her mother. "I think Xavier's still waiting for that person." Mrs. Ashford smiled faintly. "Your brother and that person were never meant to be. I think Miss Delacroix stands a better chance." Cara, surprised at first, quickly perked up, her mind already working on a plan.